Aloha! Welcome to A Course in Miracles, the workbook for students. Today we're on lesson 34. I could see peace instead of this. Yesterday, lesson 33, we were told there's another way of looking at the world. And it said, today's idea is an attempt to recognize that you can shift your perception of the world in both its outer and inner aspects. So there's another way of looking at the world, or there's another way of looking at this situation. Today the lesson is, I could see peace instead of this. So that's the other way of looking at the world. I could see peace instead of what I'm seeing right now. The idea for today begins to describe the conditions that prevail in the other way of seeing. Peace of mind is clearly an internal matter. It must begin with your own thoughts and then extend outward. It is from your peace of mind that a peaceful perception of the world arises. So this is telling us that in order to see a peaceful world, all we have to do is have a peaceful mind. Because what is outside will be what is inside, in our minds, the thoughts there, will be projected outside. But as long as our inner thoughts and our inner mind are not peaceful, they're filled with thoughts of depression or anxiety or fear, then our outside world is going to reflect those very things. And so the Course is a mind training course to bring our mind to a place of peace and restfulness, in order that we can see a peaceful, restful, joyful, happy world outside of ourselves. 3 longer practice periods are required for today's exercise. 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening are advised, with an additional one to be undertaken at any time in between that seems most conducive to readiness. This readiness is really important. We saw that before. We want to be ready. So plan your in the morning you can get up and set yourself a time where you can really be ready and have time to really do this, which is not that long, just about 5 minutes, and in the evening, and then sometime, maybe your lunch period, but sometime where you can really be ready to do this and really take it seriously and contemplatively and really put your mind to this for 5 minutes, a time when you won't be really interrupted, but a time where you can really get yourself into a quiet, restful state of mind. So that really is important, as opposed to just, let me get this exercise over with. When can I do it? All application should be done with your eyes closed, because we're going in today, and it says this peace of mind needs to take place inside first, and then it extends out. So we're going to close our minds. It's your inner world to which the application of today's idea should be made. Some 5 minutes of mind searching are required for each of the longer practice periods. Search your mind for fear thoughts, anxiety-provoking situations, offending personalities, or events, or anything else about which you are harboring unloving thoughts. Note them all casually, repeating the idea for today slowly as you watch them arise in your mind, and let each one go to be replaced by the next. If you begin to experience difficulty in thinking of specific situations, continue to just repeat the idea to yourself in an unhurried manner, without applying it to anything in particular. I could see peace instead of this. Be sure, however, not to make any specific exclusions. The shorter applications are to be frequent and made whenever you feel your peace of mind is threatened in any way. The purpose is to protect yourself from temptation throughout the day. If a specific form of temptation arises in your awareness, the exercise should take this form. I could see peace in this situation instead of what I see now. And when it talks about temptation, it's not like kind of in the biblical sense of, I'm tempted to do something wrong. No, this is talking about whenever you're tempted to dwell on any of those situations, depression, fear, anxiety, unloving thoughts, being offended at some personality or situation, temptation to just let those thoughts be entertained in your mind. That's what it's talking about. So whenever these thoughts come up and that rob you of your peace of mind, and you are tempted to cling to them, to entertain them in some way, to allow them to steal your peace for the moment or for the day, that's what it's talking about. Use this mantra, if you will, to counteract those thoughts. I could see peace instead of this. I could see peace instead of this warring, angry thought. I could see peace instead of this resentment. I could see peace instead of this fear of being sick or catching some life-threatening virus. I could see peace instead of this. I could see peace in this situation instead of what I see now. That's the mantra. I could see peace in this situation instead of what I see now. If the inroads on your peace of mind take the form of more generalized adverse emotions such as depression, anxiety, or worry, use the idea in its original form. I could see peace instead of this depression. I could see peace instead of this anxiety or worry. If you find you need more than one application of today's idea to help you change your mind in any specific context, try to take several minutes and devote them to repeating the idea until you feel a sense of peace or relief. It will help you if you tell yourself specifically, I can replace my feelings of depression or anxiety or worry or my thoughts about this situation, this personality, or this event. I can replace them with peace. And I can tell you that this really, really works. We're really getting to an exciting time in the course where the tools and the ideas that are given are going to really manifest themselves in our lives, my life and your life, because we're going to be changing our thoughts about the situation, changing the way we see that person or that event or that situation that we're afraid of. And we're going to bring ourselves into this present moment. We're learning how to see the world differently and to use these ideas to bring about a change, to bring about peace. And peace is the daughter of happiness. You can't have happiness and joy without peace of mind. So that's what the aim of this course is, to bring about all those things by bringing about peace of mind. So peace to you today. Have a wonderful, peaceful day and an exciting time practicing these ideas of A Course in Miracles and seeing the result. And I hope you do see the result, because that is what's going to keep you coming back and reading these exercises and applying them to your life. It shouldn't be like a discipline, like, oh, I have to do this every day, 3 times a day, 5 minutes, oh my gosh. No, it should really transform into a time that you really want to apply these things, because they're actually working. They're actually bringing peace into your heart, into your mind, into your life, into your relationships, into your situations. And that's what's going to keep you going. So, have a wonderful day. Aloha, love to you, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you everywhere.